Hey everyone, it's Trevor here with Deviant Ink. I want to take just a couple minutes and share a couple cool tips and tricks for logo placement on our wrap customizer on deviantink.com. I'm going to try and do it in like 5 minutes. So I want this to be just kind of a quick walkthrough. So what you want to do is head on over to our website, find a design that you like. We're on the elevation design. Click the customize button. That then takes you into our wrap customizer page. What we want to do is we want to get a blank canvas. So remove all of the designs so that we can see the plastics and how they angle and flow across the sled. So once we've got all of our plastics and our accent colors black, we're going to make our wrap white. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have a blank canvas here. The reason why we want to do this, like I said, is when we drop in logos, it is so key to make sure that we follow angles, right? Angles of the snowmobile, of the panels. So as you see here, what I'm doing, I'm just playing around with different areas of where I can kind of fit a logo in and have it feel like it's part of that panel, right? One thing you wouldn't want to do, like this would be kind of weird, right? Let's say you just put a small logo and placed it, you want it to be centered, and you just placed it right there. That doesn't look like it was intentional. It looks like someone just threw a sticker on the sled and it landed right there. We don't want that. Another good thing to do is we like to model off of the manufacturer. So if we're going to throw in a manufacturer logo, we look at where they place it on the stock sled and think, okay, that's a good area for a logo. Here's another good area for a logo. Look, here's another good area for a logo. We may not want to put the Pro there, but at least we know we could put a logo there and it's going to look good. So we come back into our sled designer. We're going to pull up Polaris, find it. We want to put the Polaris logo in the stock position where it's at, because we like that. You may not like that, and that's totally fine. But at least we know this is a nice area to put a logo. So we're going to place that there. Come back over into here. Eyeball it. Yeah, that looks good. All right, we're going to drop back in. We're going to grab that boost logo. Once again, don't do this, right? Just put it center and all over the place. Let's be intentional with it. So we're going to shrink it up a little bit. Follow that line right there. Shrink it up a little bit more. Go back into here. And yes, we like that placement. Now remember, we had this Pro logo there. We could come in here. We could actually take this Deviant Ink logo if we wanted to and place that right in that section. We come back. Look, it's on that lower half, that panel piece right there. Great, we like that. Okay, a couple fun areas, right? You can go grab like a climb logo or a square logo. Square logos look really good right here. You oversize it, have it flow off the sled, off that under that nose piece. That always looks really nice there. If you have a lot of logos, right, you would come in here. Let's just go to brands. Well, we'll toss an elevated logo. So if you're someone who has a lot of logos, right, a place to knock all those logos out and have it look good is down here in your tunnel, your side tunnel piece. So you would just keep adding logos in there, and just stack them up. Make sure you get that same angle and have it fit there in that tunnel. You can use the rivet marks as kind of a guide. But then just stack them along there. You can do the same thing on the tunnel top. Now, one thing you don't want to do is, we'll grab that Ravex logo again, is you don't want to just put that logo centered, right, and big right there. It's right side up now, but when it's on the sled, it's going to be upside down to you, depending on which side of the snowmobile you're on. So just grab those logos. If you only have a few of them, you can get away with a one column look, right? See how I kind of line it up with that edge there, and I see that the angle looks decent. And then just start stacking them up down the tunnel. If you have more, make a two column and put logos on each side. Now what we're going to do, we're going to jump back in here and we're going to add color back in. So I'm looking, and we are going to, I think we're going to go with a stealthy look, but let's kind of do this. Let's see how we like this. Actually, let's go like this and then make those lines black. Yeah, that's the stealth we want. Now, let's say we want to add some flair back into this design. So we come back into our logos and you just click on the logo, and we want to go with like a lime manta color. And so we're just going to make all of these logos that lime manta color. See, you just do it super quick. Gives you an idea. Don't forget about the nose of the sled. You can toss logos on over here. Once we get our logos done, look, we can come over here. We can do a personalized. Let's say you want to put our Instagram name there, and we can add it in. A good spot for that is up here on the windshield. Now, we probably would have done this before we put the colors of the wrap back in, right? Just so we can get that clear. And then the other thing to remember is if you have a logo that we don't have, like let's say you have a business called Bob's Repair. We don't have that logo in our database. Not a problem. Just click, so we don't have it. Click can't find logo, type in Bob's Repair, click add. We'll come down here. We will change the color of it. And once again, we would have done this before we put the wrap colors back in, but for this video, you get the point. So we could do that. We could even drop it in up here. Just know, like, we want to follow that Polaris logo just so it kind of looks good up there next to that Polaris logo. So what we would do after you place the order is we would get the logo from you, and then we would replace this section. We would replace the text with your logo. And once the order comes in, we cook up a preview for you. We send you the mock-up. You can look at it. You can review it. We can make some adjustments for you. If you wanted to add like a black outline around your logos, then we would take care of that as well in the post production stage. You could also make a note of that in your order notes that, hey, I want all my logos to be the lime manta color, and I want a white or a black outline around them. And we would do that for you in your proof. Once you've approved it, we print and ship the wrap. If you wanted to share this with your friends, right, your riding buddies, whoever, you could click Save Build. You got to be logged into your account. It saves it to your account. You can also click the share button over here, and it gives you a link that takes you right to this exact design, how you made it. So you can send it out in a text message, post it on Facebook or wherever you wanted to share this at and get some feedback. And some good vibes and some stoke for your new wrap. So there you have it. Thought I was going to do it in 5 minutes. It's actually 10 minutes. But hopefully this was helpful for you, and go have some fun designing that new wrap for yourself.